All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys. So Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, he come out with his article. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts about this, in a minute. But he said that the reason why Earl Hayes, and y'all remember him, man, that's the guy that killed himself on Facetime. He did a suicide on Facetime. He said, well, the reason why that Earl Hayes did that was because, Floyd was sleeping with his wife. Now, this is huge. I'm going to tell you, man, this beef started out, cute, and it started out funny, but nah, these dudes, man, they going deep, man. I ain't finna download the picture, but these dudes going deep. They going real deep. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I knew that this was going to turn into something like this over the years. I knew it was. Because 50 is one of them dudes, man. 50 Cent is a hating dude, okay? He's a hating dude. The dude ain't doing much else right now, okay? I mean, he's on Power. And I'm going to be honest, I watched Power a couple times, and I wasn't even intrigued with 50 Cent character. I ain't really like it that much. I didn't like his character like that. But, the other characters, I kind of like it. And I still got to understand what the show's about. But, I didn't, when I watched the show for the first time, I'm like, 50 Cent, I ain't think about him. Like 50 Cent, his rap career is pretty much in the toilet. That's done, okay? 50 Cent is one of them guys. He's a hating dude, okay? That when somebody else is doing well, somebody else got notoriety, then here he come, he'll say something, okay? Or he'll try to trigger some kind of beef, to start beef with the person so he can keep his name relevant. That's what this dude do. That's his MO. If you've done anything in life, okay, and if you got a name attached to you, you got notoriety, then this dude right here, he's gonna come up and he's gonna either you, okay, or he's gonna say something to trigger you so you'll go back and forth with him with unnecessary beef. And that's what happened, 50 Cent said something about Bad Medina leaving Floyd. And it's funny, he said, said something to the extent that these hoes ain't loyal and all this other stuff. We know Floyd is a simp and Floyd is a mark, okay? Floyd is a mark dude that they be tricking the girls, man. These women, they're not with Floyd by design. They don't love Floyd Mayweather. They like what Floyd has in his hands. They don't love him, okay? And Floyd is a mark. He gonna always be a mark. Floyd gonna be a mark for the rest of his life, okay? That's just who Floyd Mayweather is. That's who he is. He ain't gonna change unless, Floyd ever run out of money, okay? If he ever run completely dry on money, then he'll really know that these girls don't love him. But, you can't tell a stupid, ignorant dude like Floyd nothing like that. You can't tell him that, okay? He'll choose just buy the girls and think that he the man. And that's cool. But, 50 Cent went in on Bad Medina, and then they got into it. And so Floyd kind of, stopped being silent about it, okay? And then Floyd went in on 50 Cent saying, yo, this dude, your own son hates you. Your own son can't stand you. He hates you. And, how you going to be sitting out here worried about what somebody else doing? And I'm putting in my own words. But then you got your son who can't stand you. And 50, he be online, man, cussing his son out. 50 Cent, this dude he a disgrace to dads, man. He make black men as dads look bad. Like 50 Cent dude, what? A fire truck. Go put the fire out. Oh, somebody's smoking out Amanda Nunes. Okay, the fire department going to put Amanda Nunes fire out in our house. But anyway, 50 Cent make black dads look real bad, man. He just make us look bad. It's like, dang, man, we fight for notoriety to get that respect, man, and, do right by our kids. And then this dude right here is a bum of a dad. Dog. 50 Cent's ridiculous, man. And, this is the article right here, okay? It's the article. And 50 is like a drama queen, okay? 50 is a drama queen. This dude keep it going. Like, if you ever friends with this dude, then you better be prepared that this dude is going to expose you and put everything. He going to put all your business out there. And then pretty much you're not going to have any business because he going to put it out there. That's why I wouldn't deal with him, man. I wouldn't deal with him. But so 50 says, tell everybody why you was on FaceTime when he killed Stephanie and himself. Because he was confronting you about effing his wife. You was pumping all that Trey Songz ass. Get the F out of here. You didn't give a F. You just went to watch the ball game. Okay. So that's a heavy accusation, man. Heavy accusation. Okay. And again, 50 Cent said, he called out Floyd, with his best friend P. Rilla. And that's the guy that's in charge of the record company, I guess. And, hooking up with his girl, after their breakup as well, allegedly buying her a car. Like, this is the mind of a simp and a mark and a trick, Floyd. Okay? And you know what? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I believe 50 Cent. Okay? I actually believe 50 Cent on this. I believe him because this is something that Floyd does. I mean, you remember the whole T.I. thing, where, he constantly, like T.I. told him, look, stay away from my wife. And anytime you have a wife that's hanging out with another man and his family, I'm talking about doing that, doing stuff with the man's kids, taking photographs, you better start suspecting that there's something going on. Something's up. If it was my wife and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, why is she over there with Floyd and always taking photographs with his kids, doing stuff with his kids and just with him? I'm with T.I. I'm with Tip. Okay? I would want to go and confront, and he confronted Floyd, and then Tip went in there and handled it. He told Floyd to stay away from his wife. Floyd didn't want to do it. Tip went in there and handled it. He went in there with the fat burger. He went in there and handled it. And that's what you got to do. See, Floyd, dudes like him don't get it, man. Somebody going to put a bullet in Floyd's ass. I'm talking about somebody going to shoot this dude. I'm telling you. He keep messing around with people's wives, okay? Somebody going to put a bullet in his. They ain't going to try to fight him. Because, see, really, they can't get there to fight him anyway through his bodyguards. They can't get through that. But somebody just going to aim and shoot at his ass. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty, man. It's not going to be pretty. Because Floyd does this. Just like he was doing the same thing to K9 Bunger's wife. In her face, grinding all up in her face. What? See, man, these dudes, something wrong with them, man. Floyd Mayweather, I would have broke his damn legs, okay? I would have took a baseball bat and broke his legs, okay? I would have done it. Or it would have been far worse. It would have been far worse. But if it was my wife and that's what he doing to her, man, forget trying to box. Man, I'd run out there and I'd broke his legs. Floyd Mayweather would have been on the ground, okay? He'd have been on the ground getting stomped out. That's what would have happened. I don't know. These dudes ain't trying to hit that, though. They ain't trying to do that. Floyd always messing with somebody's wife, man. This stuff he do. So I believe that. I believe Floyd was messing with this dude's wife. I believe he was messing with her. Because he think that he's earned money. He think that his money, man, can do everything. He think that his money, man, is about that. And the dude probably was like, man, Floyd, I thought we were supposed to be best friends, man. What you doing at? Then he killed his wife and killed himself on Facetime. Yeah. Well, 50 letting the cat out the bag now. He letting the cat out the bag now. And I tell you this, guys, and I tell you this right now. Whatever Floyd Mayweather doing, man, all these dudes, they evil, man. All these dudes are wicked as hell. And I keep telling y'all, man, y'all don't want to believe me, that the spirits and the evil, the demonic entities associated with these people, these are people you don't want to associate with and be tight friends with. These are people you don't want to be in their inner circles. You don't want that because you bring your significant others around these type people. You bring your kids around these people. These people might be liable to take advantage of your marriage, sleep with your wife. Hell, I wouldn't even put it past them doing something to your kids. If your kid look old enough to be an adult, they'll probably, they'll talk about and do stuff with your kids. These people are wicked, man. They wicked as hell. And on top of all of that, man, they brag. And they put everything out on social media. They air everything out on social media like it's some kind of TV show. These dudes crazy. And then you got 50 Cent, whose son can't stand him. You got a son. How you got a son that can't stand you, man? 50 Cent making all of us black fathers look bad, man. He making us look bad. Like, making us look bad because we already got the knack that we don't want to take care of our kids. We already got that. We already got the knock on us that we don't want to do that. You got this idiot online beefing with his son because he can't get back with the son mama. What kind of simp is that? 50 Cent is a simp. This ain't no gangster. This ain't no gangster, y'all. Most of these rap dudes, these guys don't know what no gang. They don't know what the hood is. Man, one of these dudes gonna get themselves killed, man. They keep going on, doing what they doing. One of these dudes gonna get killed behind this stuff, man. I'm telling you. One of these dudes are gonna get killed behind this stuff, man. I believe it. This is something that Floyd would do. Mess with people's wives, all kind of stuff, and then, he don't show no remorse. And then 50 came in again and said, Floyd, you are the champ, but you are a sucker at heart. You want it all. I know. I watched you do some foul ass to Rilla, and he's your best friend. Yeah, man. When he broke up with his girl Jessica, you kept her around, got her apartment, bought her a car because you wanted the effort. Man, God almighty. Wow. And he put it out there, man. How did 50 know all this? He was on Facetime. Is it something that Floyd would do? Of course it is. But guys, buckle y'all seatbelt. These are two rich, grown black men, and this is how they acting. Amazing, man. These guys got everything money could buy. They got everything money could want. And then you got another man jealous of another man. And you got another man who, you know, can have any woman he want, but he choose to go and mess with people's wives. Like, it's the damnedest thing you ever seen. And last thing, y'all remember Floyd took that 19-year-old from overseas, Armani Ball. Y'all remember her? She had a boyfriend, and Floyd just took her right across the ocean with him. And they went on like this trip. It's kind of stuff Floyd Mayweather do, man. But this gonna get worse before it even get better. And that's just the way that is. Well, congratulations, 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather, two simps, two marks.